I specifically remember facing issues with binge eating. And now, binge eating, it all happens to us once in a while when we're like giving a stressful amount of exams, or we're covering a stressful amount of topics for exams. Some stressful situations for us students. But I clearly remember that this binge eating was happening so often that the binge eating was no longer binge eating, but it was just my normal food. Whenever I felt stressed, like for an exam or something, I'd buy some chips. I'd buy a little candy, I'd buy a little Kit Kat, I'd buy a little chocolate, all that good stuff. Good stuff. And I used to eat those very often, like thrice a week. And I never really realized why. And I never really realized the fact that this is not normal. I thought it was normal because, we all have that comfort food, or like it's been known now, like everyone has a comfort food. Oh, you have that comfort food, I have that comfort food. For me, my comfort food now is just homemade chicken, whole foods, homemade chicken, yogurt, and potatoes. That's my comfort food. Obviously, I don't stuff myself with it. But binge eating, what did I eat? I ate potato chips, I ate chocolates, I just mentioned that. And I want you to know that the reason you binge eat is not just stress. It's something chemical that I'd like to bring to your attention. It's something that happens inside our bodies, and that won't stop until we make a change. So, I'm not too sure. Okay, I am sure. So fuck. Anyways, I'm. Yeah. So, I mean, like, for binge eating can also ruin your mental health, in not only the sense that those foods fuck up your mental health, but it's also the fact that the foods, like, I don't know how to explain it to you. It just really, it makes you lousy. And not only that, when it makes you lousy, you feel like skipping your workouts. You feel like doing instant gratification. You feel like doing no delayed gratification. You have no discipline when you eat that. When you eat like those shitty foods for a long period of time. Alright, once in like 4 months, no one's gonna tell you anything. But when you eat those foods for a really long amount of time, and that too consistently, it really fucks you up. Internally and mentally. And I'm gonna explain how it does for both. Now, if you go on to physical fuck ups, I'd say the reason you are stress eating is because of insulin and leptin. Now, I'm just gonna go on a little scientific rant, and then I'll explain what you can do and what has helped me. So, binge eating, so when we eat a lot of those processed foods, those sugary processed foods, those fatty foods, that Coke, that 1 liter Coke, oh my god, Coke. The Coke tastes so good sometimes. They have sugar in it, and sugar has something called fructose. That fructose, in simple terms, fucks up your hormones so that your brain would never know when you are actually full. And this not being full feeling is what like what makes you overeat, what makes you binge eat anxiously as well, and it's what makes you unhappy with yourself. Now when it like now when I come to how it fucks up your physical health, when you keep on eating and eating, I think it's common sense that you're gonna gain a lot of fat. You're gonna start hating yourself because you have a lot of fat here, and like this non-flexed bicep, like this. There's a lot of fat here. Boom, you can stretch it, and you're like, damn, what the fuck am I doing? And that'll fuck up your mental health. And then, not only that, it fucks your productiveness. Productivity, not productiveness. That's not fucking a word. It fucks your productivity. How? You feel lazy. I don't know what exactly the food is done, but now that I'm on a good healthy diet, I know that whenever I give in to those foods, the next day I always 100% of the time I feel lousy. I feel like not wanting to do shit. Now that also has other reasons, and they all pile up, and then I try to cope and say no, but then I somehow do them anyways. But what has helped me stop binge eating? Get in shape. Trust me, this is so underrated. Like everyone will tell you, oh, you know what, you can just maybe check if you're depressed and take some antidepressant. No, fuck that. Binge eating can be stopped when you get in shape. I'm not even lying. When you have the certain motivation to go in a certain direction, and in this case, it's like I'm trying to get a better body, you will eat the right foods instead of potato chips, Kit Kat, all that bullshit, Coke, Diet Coke, and all those sucralose-filled bullshits, and maltodextrin, all that. All those artificial sweeteners that aren't good for you. When you have a certain way of eating because you want to achieve a goal, you simply will stop eating those foods. You have a clear vision of what you want to do. You have a clear vision of what you want to do, and that clear vision will make sure that you get the results that you want. Look at that. God damn, brother. Ooh, my tabs are small. But anyways, that's what I'm trying to say. When you fitness, getting in shape, even just doing like a couple of cardio, like a little bit of cardio, not a couple of cardio, a little bit of 10-minute sessions 3 times a week, and you just and you're like, I need to get there. If you have the real dedication behind it, you want to get in shape, nothing's gonna stop you. You'll stop eating those foods that make you feel lousy, and soon those 10-minute cardio sessions will turn into 20-minute cardio sessions, and then you have a 30-minute weightlifting session. Holy shit, you're making huge progress. And then you keep on making more and more because you have that motivation, you have that dopamine release. Now, the second thing I talk about, which has tremendously helped me, meditate until it literally just seems unreasonable to meditate. I meditate for 7.5 minutes a day. I'm trying to increase it, but obviously progressive overload, but 7 to 7.5 minutes is my base meditation every single day. That's what I bang out. Today I did a little less. Today I only did 5, but that doesn't matter. What matters here is consistency, and I'll be honest with you, recently I haven't been that consistent with what I do. I haven't been meditating much. I only have been journaling. I have been eating shit. Yesterday I ate a lot of shit. I ate sugar. Also, when I give in, I'm making this video because of eating that sugar and junk food, and this just makes me feel authentic talking about what I've gone through. Now, how does meditating help you? Meditation, it reduces your anxiety. That should be commonly understood, worldwide understood, that anxiety reduces. And not only that, it's proven to help you break your amygdala and grow like not actually break, just shrink it and like use less of it and grow your prefrontal cortex, which is a good part of your brain, which is used for risk taking, decision making, and all those good habits that we need to take a lot of care of. Now, meditation will take something called discipline. So will working out, but soon you'll get the motivation of the progress, and then you'll just keep on doing more and more. But meditation will definitely take discipline. It's easy. Okay, I want to take an example. I want to help you with discipline in a way that I don't think anyone, maybe one or two people I know have like said it like this. But when you take Newton's first law of motion, it says that anything that is like, I don't know, I fucking hate physics, but if something's moving or if something's stopped, it will either stay moving or stay stopped depending and unless acted upon by an external force. So what that means is that when you start meditating, you will automatically meditate until you cannot meditate anymore. That is where we procrastinate. That is where we do not do everything. Like, that is why we do not meditate, because we don't want to start it. But once we start it, we'll keep on doing it. And I recommend you guys start off, if you're gonna start meditating, taking my advice, I recommend you just now just pause this video, maybe even like go off of YouTube completely, not even pause this video. If you need guided meditation, look that up. But I recommend you at least meditate for 1 to 2.5 minutes right now. See how that helps. And meditation, it reduces your stress, reduces your anxiety, and it allows you to think clearer. So when you have those goals mixed with meditation, you'll be like, you know what, I actually have to eat that. That's healthy for me. You'll be clear on eating that, and you will eat that. It's just simple. It's simple, like understanding that if I want something, I will get it. There's nothing stopping my way. So it's the same thing. If you want those potato chips, you want those Kit Kat, you will get it, right? You will buy it. But if you want those veggies because you want to become fit, you want to become lean, you want to stop binge eating, you will go for those beans. Now, mentally, this fucks you up because you will not be happy with yourself in terms of your physical appearance, in terms of your productivity, and in terms of your relationships. You won't be able to think right in making decisions. You will always be emotional. You will always be angry. Trust me, this is horrible. I'm not even joking here. When I wasn't eating right, I can 100% guarantee you I was 100 times more emotional than I am right now. And I'm not emotional at all. So, like, don't be smart and do 100 into 0. I'll fucking slap you. But I really am emotional. It's only like when I get goals I achieve. And that's also not emotional. That's like a feeling of, yes, oh fuck yeah. Otherwise, I don't get angry anymore. I don't feel sad. I learn from my mistakes. This will help you. I'm telling you, like, binge eating is terrible for you. It's not healthy because when you binge eat the wrong foods or even the right foods, it does harm to you. So when I used to binge eat potato chips and Kit Kats and all that, I clearly remember like wanting to eat more and more, and the next day I would wake up feeling drowsy. I would fap probably, I don't remember, and I wasn't able to think clear. I was a mouth breather, and I couldn't get my thoughts together. I was super emotional. I was raised. I bottled everything up, and sure, there were some external factors as well at that time, but I had no reason to not have an open heart. The way of the superior man. Live with an open heart, even if it hurts. It's an amazing book. Please read it. But that's That's only just there. So yeah, what I'm saying is, I didn't live with an open heart. I was always so grumpy, so agitated, so frustrated. And now that I'm eating good, I've realized what the fuck was doing bad to me. It's it's amazing how much diet can change you. You feel better about yourself in terms of looks, in terms of your mental clarity. You just feel happier. I recommend all of you, if you have been struggling with binge eating, try these steps. Maybe start getting in shape. No, definitely start getting in shape. Not maybe. Otherwise, you won't be able to. So, definitely start getting in shape. And yeah, thank you very much. I I struggled with this for so long, and I feel so relieved that I can share the information I used and the tips that I've used and the tricks that I used to get over this. Thank you all for watching. Bye. Peace.